Lost in a maze, where at every twist and turn, you must face yourself. This is Gluttony and Earth. Hello and welcome to the IDL. My name is Nick and this is Gluttony and Earth. And with me today, carrying the whole team, it's Kyle.
Always carrying the whole team. My back hurt.
One tricking his way to the top. We've got Adam.
One tricking to plat all the way.
Yeah. Shield go up. You walk forward. And here with play of the game, it's Baka Zombie.
Oh, hey there.
That's a weird highlight intro.
Is the top.
Yeah, that's like all you need to go. that's as far as one. There's a level of like you one trick your way from bottom to plat, and then you learn how to one trick in a different way from plat to top 500. That's it.
I don't know the ranking system.
Some would say every skill tier needs different playstyle.
Yeah, those guys aren't one trickers. So before we got into the episode, we were talking. I revealed to everyone that 2 days after I revealed Pazuzu's name, I was playing Overwatch 2, and one of the people I ended up playing with in a game, their username was Pazuzu, which just blew my mind because A, just the timing of it, and B, like, that's just not a common name I would expect to find anywhere for any real reason. And so now we're going to discuss. I think if Pazuzu played Overwatch, I think Pazuzu would either main Sigma, just because he likes the personality of Sigma, or Mercy, because Mercy can res. And you just sit back and not do anything.
I'd say that.
Good bands, everyone.
What would Thelm? What would Thelm if Thelm played Overwatch?
We all know what he would play if he like punch. He goes Doomfist.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna suck. Oh, here's the thing though: is Thelm? I feel like Doomfist is who Thelm wants to be, because Doomfist right now can punch and not get deleted. But Thelm punches and gets deleted.
And yeah, exactly. That's who he wants to be, so that he'd main that person.
Yeah. What? Who do you think Darius would play on Overwatch?
One, I'm very far removed.
No, that's fair. That's fine. You
two,
didn't prep this. You didn't get the document where I list all the bands.
Yeah.
And I explicitly said this episode I talk about maining Overwatch because that's my only other hobby right now.
I mean, if we're going off of like who Darius is in game, I mean, he's a tank main then, just like straight soaking up all the damage, not doing any of it really.
He could be an Orisa. Fortifies. He has a lot of gizmos.
Where's my javelin?
Yeah, where's my javelin?
But he's also a pretty smart dude, so I think he'd be able to figure out other things like main tanks, but backfills as necessary. Like if someone else wants to play tank,
he's good at going. Fine, if no one's gonna switch, I'll switch. Someone has to do it.
He's very salty about it. Like, fine, if we can't have 3 fucking tanks, I'll switch to something else.
He's a Roadhog main. Fine, I'll do it myself. I'll heal, I'll DPS, and I'll tank. Hog hook, get in the hole. What is that? What about Endian? Is Endian and Hanzo main?
Yeah. Hanzo Genji. The long range assassin.
Yeah.
All right. Bant's over.
I got too many questions for a long bants. We had ended on too good of a cliffhanger.
You guys wanted to get answers? All right, here I'll right now give you all the answers in
Perfect.
character.
Son of a bitch.
There it is. That was the whole plot for the rest of the game. You can decode the concierge. Who is the concierge, you might be wondering? Well, let's figure that out in the recap. So, you guys realized you could walk through this doorway. Only Darius could see it, and Darius guided everyone to go in. But before they did, what they could see from the inside is someone in tattered, dark robes who doesn't seem to notice them from their side. And as they walk in, Darius immediately feels like good, like better than he's felt in a long time. Endian, however, feels like everything about this place is physically wrong. And it like
right.
absolutely feels awful walking in. Brooke and Thelum are about to enter, and they hear footsteps from in the caves. So they decide to just nope out of there and get inside the temple before anyone sees them. In there, they talk to this tattered figure who goes by the Builder. He's very cryptic. He doesn't seem to be all there, I'd say. You try to figure out where you are. He gives, like, again, a lot of cryptic answers. He introduces you to the concierge, which is this floating metal and crystal orb that glows and beeps, and says the concierge will be there to assist you as you go through what he refers as the auction house. And now it's not a normal auction house, clearly. If you've ever been to an auction, you know you don't just take a penny, leave a penny. It's more of, for them, it's two rules. If you take something, you must leave something of equal or more value. If you do not do that, something will be taken from you to fill that gap. You notice the floor has some tiles, the colored tiles that seem to indicate the other auctioneers or buyers in the place. And you guys kind of set out to look for it. The first room you get into, it kind of hits you. When you walk through the doorway and you look back, it's a different room. You notice there is one magical tripod called the machine stimulator. You notice some gold vestments. You notice a toy ornithopter, and you notice this leathery skin scarf. That when Darius approached and was comparing his own skin to it, to kind of figure out a hunch he's having, he gets this vision of him wearing this scarf, and he's in this glorious battle, and he's victorious. Thelum looks into another room and sees a big, hulking, fleshy guy who kind of looks like a very ugly Darius. Very big and ugly Darius. And a naked child, infant, in the other room. He points this out. Darius goes in there to figure what's out. Go talk to these people, figure out what's going on. And this hulking figure starts being kind of pseudo-aggressive. He's kind of growling and he's angry. But it seems like he's not trying to... He's trying to... It looks like he's trying to follow the rules, right? He's not attacking because he doesn't want to have a misstep in this place. But he basically reveals that he wants something, and that child is his niece, and he doesn't have enough things to leave to take what he wants, and that his name is Bernice's love. And that's where we pick up.
Does the other group hear that? I will ask that for them. Can they hear our conversation?
No.
Very fun.
Peering in the doorway from around the corner.
Wait. No, I'll say they can hear. Yeah, never mind that. They can hear.
I will. Darius is definitely taken aback by that and takes a half step backwards. When did you get here? How long have you been here?
I don't know. But I finally found it. So leave. He looks like he's like holding himself back from like. He looks very. I won't even. You don't even need an insight for this. It looks like he's very emotionally like maybe he's just had a real long day, and he's like just upset. But he knows he's like basically like a rat in a cage at this point, where like he can't do anything to like express the frustration he's having.
Darius, maybe you should step out of the room.
Darius doesn't react to that at all.
Oh.
What do you think they're talking about?
I don't.
If you look behind you, Darius, you don't see that room with them.
But we can hear their conversation, right?
You can hear his conversation, but if he were to look behind him, what he'd see is another room with a figure crouched over with long, distorted limbs, and he hears the like something like eating on something.
Gross. We've had a lot of gross lately. Just a lot of yucky moments.
Oh, we're just getting started. You've only unlocked so many rooms.
A machine stimulator.
I think because I haven't looked back, like I haven't looked behind me. I haven't looked at any other rooms since then, so I haven't realized that they're not behind me.
You might not notice that there, but from behind you, you do hear like this eating sound. So maybe Thelum got hungry.
He does eat very loudly.
I think there is just like, if Darius does hear that, there's just like in the back of his mind, he's like, I gotta check out what's happening, but I need to deal with this. Like, this is a more pressing thing for me right now. And I'm going to switch to Goblin again. And what would I say?
Well, you can think that over for a second. Rook, as like you guys are like watching this, he's like, should we go in there and back him up? That thing looks like it's ready to break at any moment.
I think they're having a father-son moment.
Yeah, well, take it from me, those things can get pretty violent.
Are you okay back home? You want to talk it out?
Just a rough life growing up, that's all.
Dylan goes in for a hug.
So you take a hug.
Can I roll for performance?
Yeah. Why?
I don't know.
Okay, go for it.
Look, this is one of the few times I can use my charisma. 12.
12. You go and you take a hug from him.
Oh.
He doesn't give it back?
No.
Tell him you fucked up. You done did fucked. You got genie tricked. I'm not your genie.
Yeah, I mean, do you give anything of equal value?
My hug?
Yeah, you took a hug.
I don't know how to price these things.
That's fine. As you like hug him and you step away, you just see the concierge like makes a ping sound, and like it glows, like for a second, just glows a color that's not the normal amber glow that it has.
Tell him, what did you do?
You need a hug too?
Tell him, stop touching things. That includes other people. Whatever you just did, that thing just registered.
Rook, you didn't want my hug?
I'd prefer if people didn't touch me.
That's another thing. You got to ask first before you touch people.
Oh, I thought you were having a tender moment. I thought you needed one.
No.
Still good to ask.
Did you think of what you wanted to say?
I think so. I'm going to, in Goblin, say, I don't know what level of prism you're from, but I have a feeling you were missing your little friend for a while, and then you got it back all of a sudden, didn't you?
What? I'm not from Prism! What? Who are you?
I am Darius Crucibleborn, husband of Bernice Axe Rager.
And you see his eyes kind of widen and rage fills his eyes. No! No, you are not!
Darius, I think you should step back. Oh, can't hear me.
You will not take this from me!
I'm taking nothing. This is who I am.
You will not take. You will not take. You will leave. Go. And he like steps in a way where he like positions himself more to be like in between you and the child.
I'm going to reach into my bag of holding and take out one of my spare shirts. And I'm going to lay it on the floor in front of me and say, no. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Oh, I don't know how to do this. No, yeah, I'm just going to lay it on the floor in front of me. And I'm going to say half to Bernice's love and half to, like, the room in general. And say, if you're counting her as an item, count this as payment towards it. I'd like her to be protected. And I'll lay one of my extra shirts on the ground. And then I'll, like, turn around to look what the fuck is happening behind me with this nasty chewing noise.
Yeah, and you see this long-limbed figure in broken armor and tattered clothing, and it's just eating away at something very loudly and festeringly. It's very, like, it is really, like, it's very awkward-sized limbs, and it's, like, hunched weird, and it's got, like, this reddish brown skin. Yeah. So that's basically what you're getting out of that.
Based off of the map, what's the map situation here?
In your room is silver, red.
Mm-hmm.
In the room that is to the top right is light green, gray, amber, red, blue, and sapphire. The bottom right room is empty, and the bottom left room has a red, a yellow, and a brown.
Okay. I'm going into the room. No matter what I see, like, I'm going into the room that has the light green, sapphire, amber, like that room.
Okay.
I don't know how that works positionally, like which door I'm going out, but
yeah,
because is that
so it'd be the south. That would be like the room to your south.
Okay, yeah.
As you look into it, you don't see anyone in there. But if you head in,
You die.
You walk in here, and all you see is some tables, a staircase, a corner stand. You see a painting. You see one of the tables is a copper chalice with silver filigree, and another one you see like this metal cylinder. And if you look at the tiles for where you're at, there's one red in this one. The one to the bottom right has 2 red. The one to the top right has nothing, and the one to the top left is gold.
I hate this. Absolutely hate this.
To us, he just walked into a different room.
Yeah, he just
Right.
took like a hard left. He put down a shirt and then a spare shirt, and then left those 2 and went down, to a different room, not back towards you guys.
How is Big Darius reacting to him leaving?
He like keeps positioning himself to be in between him and the child.
Okay. Should we follow him? He didn't say anything. He just left. He at one point he turned back to look at us in disgust and then left.
Yeah, absolutely.
When he did that, I would be like, was the hug that bad?
So even everybody understands you can't just take hugs from people. You gotta ask to touch people.
I'm sorry.
Let's follow him. She'll start going into that room.
Endian, as you go into this room, you notice that the light green tile changes and goes with you.
I'm green.
Okay.
I'm no half orc.
And this is when you enter is when he like sees you and reacts. And then he like again gets like in this more trying to take.
Puts her hands up. No, I'm not taking. I'm just passing through. I'm going right now. There's going to be some following me. We're just going through. We're not taking anything from you.
You have a high passive perception. You notice two things. The little girl absolutely looks terrified. You also notice she's holding something weird metal piece in her hand.
Can I tell?
And there's a shirt on the ground.
Closer.
What?
Can I tell what she's holding? Looking at it closer.
It's like a weird metal bit. It's not a real defined piece. Like maybe it's probably something like if you had context for what it was from, it might go, okay, I can see how that fits. Yeah. But like looking at it, it just looks like a thing. It doesn't have like a real clear understanding of what it could be. But it's just like a weird piece of metal, very kind of small. But she's like holding it. She's like an infant, basically, like a toddler, and she's just got this bit.
I'm gonna try and mouth to her. Just, are you okay? Just mouthing it to her.
She doesn't really pick up on it. I think maybe she's too young to get what you're trying to say. You also can't really give a lot of social cue because you don't have whites of your eyes to give that kind of understanding. But yeah, so she's like kind of just scared, and she's just been kind of staying put.
Okay, we're just going to move through here. Just like waving her hand for Thelum and Rookity to come through.
Yeah. You. By the way, you guys do have control of your people on here. I just I know like when you're going into different rooms, it's easier for me to. You guys know.
And like as she's waving her hand, she looks back to see if they're coming.
When you look back to see if they're coming, all you see is this creature eating something in the back in the room behind you.
Eyes go wide and like an unsteady breath. Like start moving away from us. All right.
As Thelum steps through, you could easily pick up that Thelum is blue, and when he steps through, a blue and a sapphire go with it, and gray is Rook. You could tell, and then obviously the concierge is amber.
Okay, so the sapphire is succubus. Sabusi. What's his name?
No. There's so many wrong.
I don't think you've ever memorized a name in this game yet.
So, can you say
like,
that again?
Never even close.
Oh my god! Oh, my neck just cracked and it was good. So Rook was gray, maybe?
Yeah.
And Sazu, what's his fucking name?
Goddamn!
Zuzu. There it is. I just look backwards in my notes.
In a similar frustration, I will share this with you, Nick. In my home game, my players are trying to get a maul as a weapon, and for like 2 straight sessions, they're like, so we're trying, like, as they're talking, like, we're trying to get a sword. I'm like, it's not a fucking sword. I've told you so many times it's not a sword. They're like, so a sword. I'm like, it's not a sword.
I can't make these keywords like bright red for you to get that these are keywords, but you must hear in my voice they're keywords.
And the orb is amber.
Yeah.
So when we were all in that room before, the room with the machine simulator, there was 2 reds in there at that point.
Yeah. When Darius left that room, one of the reds disappeared, and now that you've left, looking at the tiles, there's still a red tile. There's still red in there. Yeah.
So Darius is also that thing eating. If we're going off of the 2 reds in here, were both Darius when he was in this room with the big guy. So Darius is also the person eating the thing behind us. Because when Darius came in the room with the big Darius and the baby, there was 2 reds and a silver. So I assume the colors match up with each other.
Oh no, that scarf
and now there's
was
a red
me?
behind us where the thing is eating. So that's another version of Darius.
I told you we were just getting started.
The scarf is me. I don't like that. Ooh. I mean, I'm glad it's not my dead niece, but also, ooh.
So the niece is silver, so we're gonna be wanting to find another silver thing. To find her. And anytime we see light green, it's another version of Endian, and anytime we see blue, it's another version of Thelum.
When I walk through, do I hear someone going to town?
Behind you, yeah. You like walk. So you walk through, and then you immediately start hearing eating, and you're like, "Is Rook just eating a sandwich right now? Does he just got himself a cockatrice sandwich on the go? What's going on?" And you before he gets in, you would look behind you, and you would see this long-limbed, like reddish creature just feast. His back turned to you, just feasting on something.
Don't look back, Thelum. Just keep following me.
Okay.
And then Rook enters.
All right, Rook. You too, I guess.
Yeah. So Bernice's love is very fiercely protective and very angry, and just it's not attacking, but clearly is not your friend. And if you guys look towards the room that Darius went in, you could see Darius. Yeah. You see him. He walked in there. Darius. So like I said, so the top left is gold, so it would not be silver and red like the room you just left.
Mm-hmm.
If you were to look behind you, you would see a few tables and like this small like greenish plant creature, and it's just like waddling back and forth.
Sorry, I was making another note.
Yeah.
So yeah, first of all, as I look down the map, as I walk into this room and like see that it's empty, I'm just like, Darius heaves a very heavy sigh. I'm just like, what? I am so annoyed. And then I would turn towards the green creature. You said it was plant-like, or did I?
Yeah, it's like this weird like sproutling type thing, but it's got like little like stumpy leafy stumpy legs, like feet, and it just waddled back and forth. It's very small, like no arms, just like feet, and it's like almost I want to say it's almost like onion shaped, but it's like a like a sprout shape.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just waddling back and forth.
I'm going to call out to it and like turn towards it. I don't know if I'm if I'm facing Endian and company now, because I'm all turned around.
Well, see, here's the thing. So Endian, you see him. You would see Darius turn back around to you guys, but yeah, you're obviously Darius. You're not seeing that. So, you said you're calling out to the thing?
Yeah, I would call out and say, "Are you Yui?"
No, I'm Endian.
I hate this.
The creature like stops and like almost like a little like a startled hop, and Yui.
Oh, it says its name. God damn it!
And it starts like waddling, and it runs off.
Oh well, good luck. Does it like as I see it start running off? I'm gonna look at the map. Does it just disappear off the map?
It actually goes into the top right. Gold goes into the top right.
Oh, so it's gold. Okay.
Yeah.
It's something about me. I hate that. I hate this place. Hate so many things about it. I don't follow it. I have things I need to think about before I move into another room.
Endian's gonna walk into the room with Darius. They're just face to face.
Oh, okay. I'm glad to see you, and I'll take like a couple steps back so I'm not blocking the doorway or anything.
There's obviously something going on here. You can't go back. She like turns around to look at the room that's now behind her.
Yeah, that one it's just a empty room with tables and trinkets.
Oh hey, there's stairs.
That girl in there looked scared, like she didn't want to be there.
Yeah. It's I'm gonna like kind of like half putting together what's happening. I'm gonna like, has everyone else entered the room? I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm having everyone enter. It's I just want to just re-describe for everyone else what else was in this room, just quick. There's like one of the tables is a metal cylinder. On another table is a copper chalice with silver filigree, and there is a painting on the wall as well.
What's the painting of?
So the placard next to it says it is entitled Home. It has
Darius, what is your homework?
a painting of a woman in a meadow.
A hobgoblin woman?
No, just a human woman. Indian, can I get
just a normal woman? He was about to say.
A non-fantasy woman. So I need with advantage a charisma save.
22.
Okay. Yeah, you're looking at it. It's a really nice painting, but nothing special about it.
Yeah, she like glances at it and just like makes a confused look on her face for a second. Go back to talking to Darius.
Can I look up the stairs?
Look up the stairs. Yeah, you see it would like goes up to another floor, I guess.
Oh, that's where we fucking ended up. Sorry, I just found us where we are on Roll20.
Oh, okay.
I didn't zoom out enough to like see where we ended up.
Like
So I just assumed I was somewhere
floor.
fucking else.
Did you say you saw Yui?
Yeah, they're the gold tile, and as I point to the map. So they were there. They were in my version of that room, and then they ran across.
Should go get them, right?
I don't know if we can. I have been going through these doorways, and they have not been leading where I think they have been leading.
Where'd you think they'd be leading?
I thought when I was in the room with the large hobgoblin in there is a prism reflection of myself, I think, or at least it's calling itself that.
It did say it's not from Prism, though.
It said that it wasn't from Prism, but I also don't know how much cognitive activity it's got going on up there.
Because, remind me, DM, Prism wasn't the world we went to, right? It was called something. Oh no, that was one of the colors of Prism. Never mind.
Yeah, indigo is one of the domains of Prism.
Yeah.
And then the girl could be. She looks like Deborah, but obviously Deborah was an adult. I don't know if she got de-aged somehow in here, but looked as much as you can tell. Last time I really saw her, she was about that age, but that was a number of years ago. So,
why are they here?
He's trying to get her out of here, but he doesn't have anything to give. I left one of my shirts as hopefully partial payment to get her out, but I also don't think that's the version I'm trying to get out of here.
How does it work that there's multiple versions of the same person here if there's more than one Deborah? It's all very strange.
Well, this place isn't really, are we sure any of this is real?
As opposed to what, a mass dream?
Well, could be something like that. Well, I don't know, because you said Dellum and Darius started seeing things when they interacted with the wall. You think maybe it's just a psychic attack or something? Or the builder said something about, he was kind of offhanded when you were asking him, but it sounded something like he said, like, it doesn't have like a specific, it's in multiple places at the same time or something like that. Maybe it could exist. Maybe it's either sorry, still trying to piece this together too.
I'm thinking, Rook, to that point, that this is a small pocket dimension, pocket plane, demi-plane, whatever you wish to call it, that has multiple connections to outside things. We walk through one of them. Likely the cube and the mural were a key of sorts, because even if I shifted too far, I could not see the doorway anymore. So I do believe that this is a true place, although if we were going to get real meta about it, if this is all a hallucination, then I am hallucinating you, telling me that it may not, or that it could be a hallucination because you and Indian never touched the wall.
Well,
and you saw Indian's arrow disappear through that wall as well when she shot it.
so, okay, let's think about it this way. Maybe if a train, say there's a train station, right? If the train is half in the station and half out of the station at the same time.
Yes.
If you were to jump into the train while it's in part of it's in the station, right? You jump into it, and the train moves fast enough that you start to get to the end of the train and you jump back out. No, okay. I'm trying to. I've got a thing in my head. It just sounded.
Yeah,
It sounds better when I'm thinking about it than when I'm trying to put it to words.
You keep thinking of a way to describe that, and until then,
I think I get what you're going for, but we'll circle back to that.
Can I just say something?
Love it.
While all three of you guys were talking,
did you go upstairs?
To put Rook's analogy into,
analogy's a generous read.
into
We already have a Thelem on our team, Rook. We don't need to
the thing for him. He
We already got one idiot.
He went halfway up the stairs to visualize this entire thing. And when he said jump, he jumped up.
Okay. Thelem, you get past the stairs, you jump up, and you end up on this floor right here.
Does he fall back down to our floor when he's jumping on the stairs?
No. So you get up to this room.
Where the hell am I? Oh, there I am.
Yeah. Right one floor up. And you hop up and you clap down, and then as soon as you make that noise of like hopping up, you just hear this skittering of limbs and clacking on top.
Ew.
As it like something like scuttles and like twists and turns to face you. And it's this disgusting, like multi-limbed insectoid, reddish brown, like abomination with like armor encasing most of its body that's the color of lead. And there is a tiny toddler infant cat person also in the room.
It's Rufus.
I also see that weird thing on the top right.
Yeah, so I'll explain everything that's in here then. I just that was just the initial thing.
Yeah.
So in this room is that thing. Oh, okay, never mind. That's just those three. The cat, and there's like just a old dirty doll like sitting up on the shelf.
Dirty doll.
A dirty doll.
Like it looks like as used and old.
Didn't realize this was occupied. Goes back down.
Elam's gonna get 100% lost, and we'll never find him again.
Nope.
If the up and down work as the horizontal do.
So, Thelm's like, nope, and he just starts jogging back downstairs as you're doing this. And behind you, you just hear this loud clamoring of skittering and metal as it starts barreling its way down, like all of its limbs hitting points against the staircase as it climbs down after you. We are going to go into
vertical
initiative.
doesn't work, same as horizontal. All right.
At least for you guys.
I am going to go with the highest of initiative out of the creature and Thelem, and we're going to go kind of down and around. So I have like everything working as one large initiative system because I don't know when or when not combat could happen. So I don't want to like.
So would this? So once it gets to me, would it still count as my first turn?
When it gets to you, it'll be your first turn, though. Yeah.
Okay.
So sometimes having higher initiative sucks in this, but it's you're also not really aware of the thing right now because it's a combat you're not expecting. So
I just need to know for certain things that only happen on my first turn.
So this thing keeps clambering down, and I just clicked something.
You guys just hear steps thudding down the stairs. Nope.
This thing starts clambering down, and you are kind of. Oh, you know what? No, you can't do that here.
No, you can't do that here.
Oh, it doesn't. I guess all he can do is chase after you, and he runs down and just claws at you. 21 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
Oh, okay.
It hits.
So he scrambles down behind you, and as you're running, like one of his limbs like is able to like reach down, and like his hand is covered in like these like dart type things, and like with those needles it like scratches the back of your back, and you take 11 force damage.
11.
And it's your turn. The rest of you at this point, like you clearly hear this clambering coming down the stairs, and like Thelm's trying to get out, and he's like immediately like just, hit in the back by something.
Damn it, Thelm.
Trying to think. I can't really. I turn back around, and I will. Can I do that as a bonus action?
I don't know. Can you?
No. So I'm gonna use Flurry of Blows as a bonus action.
Okay.
Straight off the bat. Punch does 16 plus 6 but 24, I think. Yeah.
24 hits?
It's gonna be 6 damage, and the second punch I will try and knock it down.
Ooh, okay.
23.
That hits.
That'll be a 7.
A 7.
And then my knockdown thing, it's a DC 13 Dex saving throw.
He got a 17.
Damn.
Well, it looks like. I was gonna say, I will let you know, as you're like, you punch it, like it's got lead armor. It like feels like you're punching lead armor or something. Like you're punching. Not everything is going through this guy's armor.
Bonk.
So he is being hurt. It's just not as.
Yeah. But yeah, after that, I will disengage. It's creepy. It has a lot of limbs. I'm running away.
Okay. After that is Rook's turn.
Oh no, or did he roll?
He rolled worse.
Okay, yeah, I forgot that.
Yeah. So he immediately like, something sounds interested in fighting. And he pulls out a bow, and he runs down here and shoots the thing. Okay, he hits. He shoots this thing with the arrow, and when it does, a bunch of vines sprout out from it, ensnaring the creature.
Little ensnaring strike there, buddy.
All right. Question now. Do you guys wish to engage in this thing or run? Because I think hopefully we gave it some a little bit of a slowdown, I guess.
I'd feel safer with the thing not being in the same dimension. What is this place? Dimension? Is us?
But if we take its life, we might have to replace it.
Oh.
Can I look at the map quick? What does its stock register as?
What, his?
Yeah, the monsters, yeah.
Red.
I thought so. We should just go try and follow Yui. Maybe we can lose it if we go through enough rooms.
It is Indian's turn now.
Yeah, she will turn and go into the room that Darius saw Yui in.
Yeah, which would be to the north.
And how much is my movement that day?
That would have been 10.
And then I would go to the next door. So 15, 20, 25, 30.
And yeah, you see Yui, the little green thing, just waddling around. Looks like it's seen something, and it's like heading south.
I'm gonna dash into the room.
Okay. When you get in there, it's the next room over, and you see a small cat creature running up from the room below it, and Yui, the plant creature, looks like it's like running towards it as well.
Are you Yui and Rufus?
Yui?
So, yeah.
And then the kid is kind of like the cat kid is kind of timid and doesn't really give response.
May sound strange because I don't know the state of what you are, but we came here to find you, to get you out of here. Possibly. Under her breath, she said possibly.
I think you can tell. Actually, give me an insight check.
All right. Disadvantage because I suck. Yeah. I rolled 2 nat ones for a 4.
For a 4. Maybe it's because Yui's a plant creature and it just yells Yui. You don't really understand its motivations, and the kid looks too timid. Like you don't know. You're very unsure how they're gonna react to you coming for them.
And she did very cautiously take one more step forward.
Yeah.
But like not like coming at them, just like moving into the room more.
The kid backs up because unbeknownst to you, he was in a room with a giant bug creature a second ago. And Yui seems a lot more...
Yui's just
doesn't understand fear.
I hate Yui already. It's fine.
Yui?
That's all I'm going to do with my turn.
All right, Darius.
I am going to take a couple steps forward and say, "Y'all go. I'll cover your exit. Get out of here. I can take a hit or two from this thing." And then I am going to say in Goblin, "Now, what in the fuck are you calling yourself in here?" And
yeah.
I'm gonna prepare.
Go ahead. I was gonna say in Goblinoid, but it sounds so disturbing, like chitness and clacking of mandibles as it's trying to respond to you. Whatever spawns back in Goblin in this unsettling way, and it says, "I'm the Seeker, and I'm almost there. Don't worry, I can tell already I'm gonna be it, and you aren't. You're just another dead one." It's this crackling, like, bug voice saying this.
In that case, hearing that response, I think actually I'm going to take one step backwards so that it definitely has to go past me if it wants to go through the same door that we're going out. But I'm going to cast Mirror Image on myself. So as I cast it, I'm going to look at it and say, "You can fucking try to kill me," as 3 more Dariuses appear around me.
So 3 other Darius, form and appear. And they're obviously, like most mirror image, they kind of imitate and do exactly the same thing as Darius to guard. One of them, however, is not walking in sync.
Come on. We practiced this.
It is the creature's turn. He just has to break out. He fucking fails somehow.
Got him.
He's a fucking beefy boy, and he
and
somehow,
he sucks.
Yeah. It's like trying to like break out, and it's like the vines are like growing faster than he's ripping them off. And he's like trying to bite through them. He's like, "Oh, don't worry. That just means I have more of you to use. Thanks for the ammo."
But just know it's gonna be me. I will get there. And then it's Thelm's turn, as this thing is just sitting here trying to break off these vines. And every time he talks, he is talking in Goblin.
Yeah. So Thelm's gonna be like, "Is that a cousin of yours?" And walks out.
And walks out. Just casually strolls out of the room.
But that was 10. 35. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, you sit in there and you see the cat creature that you just saw from upstairs. And you see a little plant dude. Yui? Then it's going to be Rook. He is going to... So he gets basically up there, just to behind Darius. And as he's like running towards past Darius, the other mirror image turns and looks at him as he walks by. And Rook
Then kisses
dashes
him.
up behind. Runs over to
I ship that.
And now it is Endian's turn.
Still hands up with this stupid plant saying his own name in front of her. The cat cowering in the corners. Leorc sent us. Do you know Leorc?
They give me a persuasion check.
Good. Everything I do is at disadvantage. And Endian is a scary looking lady, but kind of hot.
Hey, you can't have double. you can't have double disadvantage, so you're fine.
Yeah, but I rolled bad on both of my dice. It didn't matter. Persuasion, you said?
Yeah.
It's still a 7.
The cat does not look... This place is fairly traumatizing. I don't think the cat trusts you because of that.
Fair enough.
And you're also kind of a half tree lady. A little bit scary.
Hot.
Very scary. But Yui starts hopping up and down. Yui! And Yui runs over towards you.
Oh.
Like hopping up and down.
So you do know him.
Yui!
Say
Wait,
Yui once for yes, or Yui twice for no.
Yui!
Okay. That's a start.
Yui!
I don't know if that was
Was that a new sentence?
a new Yui or was that just delayed?
You can probably guess why they named him Yui.
I can't fathom.
So, I mean, I don't know if you guys plan on staying in this room or if you're heading anywhere else, but obviously you wouldn't know where Darius can go.
There's something following us. We need to move to a new room to try and get it off of us. Can you follow?
Yui.
All right, Yui. Cass, I'm going to go near you. Don't get scared. I'm going into this next room. Which, unbeknownst to Indian, it's just the room that monster came from. So,
well.
or maybe it isn't. I don't know.
It
Well, no,
it went
it would have been if we were coming from that room. Ah, shit!
You walk in and you see two. Let me
Hands
describe
up.
some things to you here.
And just walking around with their hands up this whole fucking time.
In this room, obviously there's some tables. There's some.
He's kind of
Yes,
like
whatever.
Darius.
There is.
Motherfucker.
This is gonna sound rude, but it kind of looks like Darius.
I hate this. I want a refund on this mission.
So
So
I thought you were in the other room.
the scan of the room that you get, there is this like little crystal nodule sitting on
I don't care
one of the
about the crystal
tables. There is this like bulky looking headband also on that table. There is a small gold bracelet also on that table. And in front of that table, looking at it, is this like pale, lumpy creature that has like it's bigger kind of, and it's just gross looking, and it's got this huge mouth, and on all over its body, almost like boils, are just faces. And if you look at one of those faces, it looks a lot like Darius. And this one absolutely like And when I say that, I mean it's not just that similar.
It is.
You would swear that those faces are Darius's faces covering this thing like boils. And also in the room,
Yeah, what does this killer amoeba look
there's
like?
this, like the bottom half of it is like this gross, like wet and sticky slug body, and coming up from it, almost like a little like slug centaur, is like this gross, like melting flesh creature with arms that are just covered in pus and boils that just like break off and like boil over on its arms. And it's just got that one's just like this constant low, like painful breathing.
Fuck.
Those are the things you see in this room.
It's under her breast. Just fuck. Back up. It's gonna take me to a different room. Back
So
up.
you just slowly back up,
Yeah.
and you hear from behind you,
Fucking
"Oh,
Louise
shit.
getting eaten.
leave!
Yet.
You're back for it!"
Sorry, got turned around. I still have movement, right?
I don't know how much room did you? How much you were?
Because in that room,
5,
I
10,
was right in front of
15.
Yui.
Yeah.
So it'd been 5, 10, 15 to get in that room, another 5 to back into this room. Just
Yeah.
as she turns around, sorry, got turned around, back up again.
And you back up again, and you bump into not Darius, but Darius's mirror image, and it goes,
Darius.
I think you need to watch where you're going, Indian.
Excuse me?
Don't just go bumping into people." And Darius, you hear your mirror image start speaking to Indian.
I know it's not my turn, but like when I saw my mirror image's face turn and start like following Rook out of the room, I am drawing my rapier as that happens, and I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck is happening here. And you would see like 2 other mirror images also draw their rapier.
And then
What's
the third one,
happening?
delayed, but very slowly, then also pulls out a rapier. Just
Darius.
delayed and slowly.
What's happening?
I'm gonna point to the one mirror image that's different, and all I say is, as I look at Indian, I go, on site.
And it also points to you and goes, remember, on site.
I'm going to go after what the player knows is the mirror image, but because it was that Darius said it first, she's gonna double short sword it. Do. The first one misses. It's a 10. I've been rolling good. I've been rolling so good. 14. Does that hit a mirror image, Darius?
Yes.
Nice.
I don't know what rules you're using for this.
Nice.
I can't even roll good on the damn.
Actually, how does mirror image work? Do you have to roll a d20 to determine hitting?
Okay, so each time a creature targets you with an attack, which would be me, the spellcaster. I don't know how you're rolling this. I would roll a d20 to determine whether it hits me or one of the duplicates.
Okay. Then I will roll for mirror image for this creature.
Okay, if it's counting me as one of its mirror images, it has to roll a 6 or higher to not get hit.
Okay, it rolled a 6.
Okay, so it hits one of my other ones. Or me, one of the two.
Yeah,
I don't know
so...
how you want to...
Okay, so if it's going to hit one of the mirror images, so that's 3 of you. I'm going to roll a d6 onto who it is. On a 1 or a 2, it's going to be you. On a 3 or higher, it's going to be one of the mirror images.
Okay.
It's a 1.
Okay, well, a 14 doesn't hit me.
Yeah, then that's fine. Yeah. But Endian does take a swing and ends up hitting you.
Damn it, stop shifting around. That's not the one I was aiming for.
Indian, this isn't the time for this.
There's a monster behind you. Also,
I'm well aware.
I found the kids and now they're lost again. And so is Thellum. They don't know where I went. I backed into so many different rooms. They don't know where I am anymore.
Because
You left the kids with Thellum?
Not the time. Tell him fine with kids. What do you mean by that? He had the egg for how long?
This is a bad duplicate of me because I would not be arguing this moment at the time. I don't have time to do this chit chat in the middle of a fight.
Keep the chat chit to a minimum.
So after that would be
Bro,
Darius.
Yui's dead.
Yeah, it'd be,
Yeah.
Yui's gonna get eaten.
How are we gonna do this if I want to stab my own duplicate?
you will have to roll against your own mirror image.
Okay. I will take. I mean, one attack at it. Well, I have 2 attacks, so
Yeah. So I think because there's 3 of them, isn't it like a 8 or higher is what you do for a mirror?
Technically,
image,
we're down to 2 now.
right? Oh, right, because she no, because she
No,
she hit
no,
you.
there are still
You
3.
do
Yes,
1-1
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes. 3 or more, it's still 6. To like the mirror image has to roll a 6 or higher for me.
Okay.
And if I miss it, then I hit one of my
15.
own.
15.
Okay, well, a waste of a fucking natural 20 then.
Ain't that the way of it?
And then I'll just take a I have 2 attacks, so I'll take a second attack on it. Oh, so now one of my duplicates is gone because I hit
Yeah.
one of the others because I can't hit myself. Oh, that's yeah. So wait, hold on. When I am attacking it, it would have only had
2.
2 duplicates, which
Yeah.
would have been an 8 or higher. So it is now down to 1 duplicate for it
Okay, yeah.
because I can't attack myself.
Right. You could. You've been doing it all. That's this whole game.
So now, that's going to be a. Now it has to roll an 11 or higher, and I rolled
18.
Cool. So it's just me and this other duplicate because that was a 19 to hit.
You mind telling me what your problem is here? We don't know if you kill people, if that means you're gonna have to give a life too.
Good thing you're an illusion, then.
How do you know you're not?
I don't. That's what we're going based off of my perception of reality, though. So I gotta go with what I'm going with. You sprang out of existence when I cast a spell, so court's not really in your favor there, buddy. What's your first memory? How did you get into this place?
My first memory.
Did you cast a spell?
My first memory is of me getting raised in the lead link.
Did you cast a spell and had
At several times.
Shut the fuck up.
What is going on here?
Who is next? He's gonna roll though. All right, Bug Darius.
Oh, dear.
Rips out the vines and starts scuttling down and gets up towards you two, both of you. There's no way you're gonna be able to stop me, failure. Only one of us will be there, and it's clearly me. I'm prepared. And it slashes at you.
It is actually going to hit me. I already rolled my duplicate.
The first one is a 19.
Nope. Good try, motherfucker. Not prepared as me.
The second one, is a 23 to hit.
That one does hit.
And does that hit you? I don't know if that goes against a different target or if it's...
Yeah, I'm double checking because I rolled a 10, but I believe it's an 11 that I need to roll. Yeah, so that hits me.
Mimi.
That's 12 force damage as it, like... And you kind of recognize this. It's got, like, on its hand, like, these claws made out of, like, needles. And they look pretty identical to the way you build your force needles, your force darts. And it just slices down onto you and does 12 force damage.
Cool. I, take that hit. I'm like, I'm a real pain in the ass. Just like a...
Then it is Thelum's turn.
Yui?
Yui!
Yui.
Yui!
Damn it.
I'm gonna walk up to Yui.
Return to Yui.
And I'm gonna look at the cat. I don't know how to make it trust me. So I'm gonna. What was that? I was over here.
Looking
5,
at
10, 15. I'll stay at. I'll stay here, and I'll like squat down, make myself less threatening. Like, you wanna come with me to safety, possibly? I won't hurt you.
Yeah, give me a persuasion check.
Ooh, 21.
Yeah, Yui like hops up and down. Is like Yui, Yui, and starts like frantically yelling Yui towards the cat. And then the cat. I'm gonna like push it over. The cat also is like a little bit more trusting now. So they seem like they're trusting you. Other things in this room, if you'd like to know.
Okay.
There is a harness on one of the tables. There is a crystal nodule on one of the tables. There is a ring on one of the tables. And there is a copper chalice with silver filigree on one of the tables.
Before I inspect that ring, because I too have a ring, can I fashion like a backpack out of a bedroll and some rope to carry these two in?
Yeah, like a sleeping bag almost.
Yeah, I guess. Do you need me to roll something?
No, I think you'll be fine. You've
Okay.
roughed it enough. You've had to carry your stuff alone.
You've done enough.
You're homeless.
So your goodwill with Yui kind of lends Yui to get Rufus to help do things, because it seems Rufus seems more trusting of Yui. So yeah, you guys get in the bunk bed Bjorn.
Hey, I'll just be carrying those kiddos around. But now I'll be doing some window shopping. What's that ring?
Yeah, so it's like this ring has like waves, or like around the band it's like waves engraved in it.
I'll take off my ring and compare it.
Very different. They're both rings.
I'll whisper to the ring. Is that one of your genie friends?
He takes a second, but then he will the primordial rumbling. No, this is not of any area from where I found myself listening from. The rumbling does kind of like the voice does scare the kids a little bit.
Do I see that?
Well, you can probably hear like the rustling because they're in your backpack.
That was my stomach.
Yui.
No power possess. I'd say would possibly help us soon.
Honestly, if you had some trade, it would probably be a pretty good deal for you.
Possessy. Wait, where's the ball? Where's the concierge?
The concierge is in the room with Darius, and Endian.
Yeah.
I was gonna try to confirm it through beeps and boops, because I was gonna put down the moonstone for that ring, but I can't confirm.
All your
it's
fairy.
But I can't confirm if it's the same value.
Tell him you don't know it, but this is the least of your worries right now.
All right. Well, while you're thinking about that, we will go on to the next turn. Rook enters the room.
Where'd Endian go? Cause I saw she said something about go head in a direction, but none of you guys followed.
I saw her go through that doorway, but I don't see her anymore.
And who were you talking to?
Yui?
No. The one with the rumbly voice.
Yui?
Listen, I don't need people double crossing on this mission, alright? I don't need someone with secret little devils on their shoulder and not being forthright with what's going on in here, especially with how fucky this whole place is, alright? Who were you talking to?
The temptation to say Yui. He remembers a time that Darius told him not to tell people of the genie. Look, we all have our things. You see, I like to pretend what my dad would say, so I sometimes talk to myself.
Do it again. I want to hear. I want to see the impression you have.
Look, bro, it's kind of embarrassing. You kind of just
Listen.
called me out on it.
Tell him.
Look, you never told me about your daddy issues, so I won't tell you about mine.
Tell him. You've seen that fucking bug thing. You've seen everything in here. This is not the place to just be holding secrets. We don't know what's gonna happen at any point.
I just told you it was my daddy issues. Okay, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Can I roll a deception?
Yeah, give me a deception. My favorite part of that entire thing was because he was literally like right before the exit to this room, so you couldn't see him, but he was like very clearly like looking in at you guys like, what?
I love how there's two different scenarios going on.
There's a lot in this place.
I just gained the trust of the kids, but lost the trust of Rook.
Either really good or really bad.
I think it's very bad.
It's a 5.
I got a 15 on my insight.
Listen, I don't know what your deal is with this, but when you're on a mission with people, you need to be able to trust each other to get through this, alright? If it makes you feel better, how about this? Because you took a hug, you could give me this information.
You clearly could have just given the hug back, but no, you didn't.
Listen, if I had secrets, I'd let you know, but I don't.
Okay, that is a lie. That is a lie, and you know it, Rook. Everyone has something to hide, and mine is worth hiding. I'm willing to pay whatever a hug is worth. Look, you got your issues, I got mine, and trust me, mine won't be a problem to this mission.
Alright, but things go south because of this.
Look, if things go south, you can punch me. I don't know, but trust me, I'm no threat to this mission.
And then we will move on to Andean.
Oh no.
I'll turn to Endian as like I've been fighting with myself and say, Bug's an easier target, might as well just take that out if you're going to shoot anything.
Already withdrawing her bow backs. I'd rather pay for whatever it is rather than lose you. Lose an arrow into, lose an arrow into. That guy, thanks. That's a 28 to hit.
All right, that hits.
Fuck.
For 12 points of damage.
Right, you hit it. It doesn't feel like everything goes through. It looks like it's pretty protected.
The second shot is a 15 to hit.
15 also hits.
Ooh.
That's an
shitty armor.
additional 12 points of damage.
Okay.
Your bow is magical, though, right? If that makes a difference.
Yeah, my bow is magical.
It does not make a difference.
Okay.
Oh, fuck
Wasn't
you,
sure.
Bug Darius, you bitch.
He actually
I didn't know
is-
what the mechanics were.
I think seeing that, you can guess that he's actually pretty resistant to magic.
Well, shite.
Interessante.
God damn it, son of a bitch. If I do that, it will get me in a bad position. If I back up, I won't be in the same area anymore. But I'll be back towards where I need to be. But I will be leaving Darius alone. Fuck. I'm gonna stay here.
The other Darius now goes.
Which one?
Mirror Darius.
New Darius.
He has his rapier out, but instead he like tries to. It looks like he's casting a spell, almost, and he like takes his hand and he like goes to like slash it at Bug Darius. That hits.
Fucking spell are you casting, buddy?
So he hits it, and it's like this necrotic energy like slashes into this bug, and it looks like it's like trying to like absorbing and sapping like life from it. And as it's going, you kind of see like it cuts through like the chitin a bit, and like what's pulling out from it, you see like almost like a wall of souls like getting drained from it. It had its strength score reduced.
Can I do? I know it's also my turn now.
Yeah.
Can I do any sort of check to see like what the fuck it just did?
Give me an Arcana.
Sure. Still have advantage. That is going to be a dirty 20.
Yeah. So it seems like he's doing an ability called Strength Drain. So he's able to hit someone with like a necrotic energy, and it like saps their strength from them.
Okay. I clock that, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, that's not something I can fucking do, you weird ass thing.
To be fair, you're also not a bug.
No,
so there's so many things that other Darius can do.
But like they're all tracking except for the weird strength drain thing. Because like this dude made a big old armor set for himself and got a little buggy version of himself. That's whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna cast Magic Missile.
Okay.
And I'm going to send 1 dart to Mirror Darius, and then 2 darts to Bug Darius. The Seeker, as he likes to call himself. And as I do that, I'm going to say, you fucked up making that armor. The point of these is they never miss when you cast them. That is 4 to Mirror Darius.
Okay.
That's all force damage. And that is 6 to Bug Darius.
6 to Bug Darius, okay. Okay, yeah. And he's like, what are you doing?
Honestly,
we are on the same side.
Honestly thought you'd disappear, because like how the spell works, if you take any damage you disappear, but obviously you're
I'm not a spell.
Well, jury's out on that still.
Yeah, so that's that. I believe that means it is Bug Darius, the Seeker's turn. Oh, you silly Darius. You don't know. You don't understand yet. And that's why I'm winning and you're not.
You silly.
As we are arguing, both of us just like look like which one you talking to? Like, is it me? Is it me? Well, like which one you going for?
Both in goblins, like, which one are you talking to?
Look, you gotta start differentiating like which one we are. I just go by Darius. I don't know what they go by. I think they also go by Darius, which is making the situation.
Well, I also go by Darius. Yeah, that's my name.
See, like I turned to the Seeker. I'm like, see, that's like we haven't figured this out yet.
And in that time, he slashes you.
Does Mirror Darius still count as my spell being up?
As a mirror image,
yes.
Yeah. Cool. Great. I would love if I could roll above a 10 on that fucking mirror image.
So it hits you.
Yeah.
Well, the first one is gonna miss, so you can do it again. I got the total for the second one.
11.
All right, this one does hit. And we'll see if he takes him out of the ballpark here. Probably. Yeah, because of your dart. Yeah. So he slashes, and when he slashes, like there's like a gem on like his like armor that like starts glowing when he slices into the other Darius, and it like his soul gets absorbed into this gem.
Interesting.
Here we go. Thank you. I suppose this one's on you then. And when he does that, like another crystal on his armor breaks.
Breaks?
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck is up with the Seeker.
What's
You
up
don't
with the
have to know.
Seekers? I know things and you
That
don't.
was out of character.
When he did that, when he killed the other Darius, the concierge, bing, with this like red light, and then the crystal broke at that time.
So he's using the crystal to pay for killing other Darius.
I turn to the concierge. I'm having a little bit of fun with this. I'm like, does it count if you kill yourself? Is that really a debt that needs to be paid? I feel like that like evens out in the end. Also, I feel like he owes me that because I brought that one into existence. And I'm not an item, I'm still a shopper here. So yeah, you can't fucking talk. So this is mostly for my own benefit.
After that, it would be Thellum.
Oh, good.
Look here, buddy. We are gonna get out of here, and you're gonna realize I was not a spy. I peer into the room that Endian went into.
Yeah, so you see like the table with some stuff on it. You see the pale, gross, bulbous, big-mouthed creature with Darius's face like boils all over his skin, and this weird slug monster with blistered arms and breathing in pain.
We're not going that way. He walks over here and peers back into where they came from.
You peer in and you see Bug Darius, the concierge, Darius, and Indian.
Oh. Okay, wait. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I look up. Or can I...
You have to get up there to see what you see.
Can I try... I'm going to drop the bedroll bag so Yui doesn't make a noise.
He makes noise when
You
he
drop
hits the
them and they
ground.
go, "Wah!"
No. But can I stealthily go up the stairs and peer into it?
Okay, yeah. Yui would definitely just yell Yui. Both the concierge and Yui does not let you stealth in this. So you get up there. What's your stealth?
Ew. +3. That is an 11.
11. So you're stealthily going up there, trying the best not to creak these stairs. As you get up, you kind of peer over, and you see a room with the machine stimulator and the leather scarf.
Oh, safety.
So at some point, I'm gonna reveal something for you guys because you've explored this whole floor. That's the second floor right there. Just so you can track like what floors your characters are on. It should be to the right of the floor plans.
Okay, but I should have... Oh, I can't interact with the bag twice. Unless you count it as a bonus action.
I'll let you spend a bonus action to do it.
Okay, I'll pick it up, back up, and I'll go up the stairs since I have one more 5 feet
Okay.
of movement.
All right.
I thought there was a fucking monster in there when you breathed out.
No. Brooke, as he sees you like go look at every option and then like decide to go, no, I'm going upstairs. He actually like looks behind to see what's behind and sees them all. This is something. And then he is going to shoot at Bug Darius. That's not a miss. Okay. So an arrow just whizzes in from the side door into Bug Darius. And then it is Indian's turn.
I'm going to do 2 more shots, both with a sharpshooter added on.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it, of course. Now when I'm trying to roll for sharpshooter, I'm rolling dick. 14.
That misses.
And the second shot gets a little bit better. 17.
That does hit. I'll let you know you're looking for an AC 15 with this guy.
Sorry, I'm just rolling bad on every dice I try to roll. 18 points of damage.
That is rough with sharpshooter added onto it.
I rolled a 1 on my damage dice again.
Just just arrows from every direction entering this guy.
Yeah, just filling them.
Trying to keep baby safe.
Indian's trying to think positioning, but is falling short of a way that will be good. So I think she thinks it's. She will kind of scoot right here, so nothing runs into her back, and that will be her turn.
All right, and that means it's Darius.
I'm just gonna slash at this guy with my rapier.
Rapier.
Oh, okay. I don't know how you want to adjudicate this. I rolled them both at the same time. One of them's an at 20, one of them's an at 1. So, like, I don't know how you want to deal with which one's going to come first.
We can do the 20 first and the 1 second.
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
Crit table.
Yeah, so we'll get the crit table, and then we'll get the crit fail table.
Don't kill me with your crit fail.
It's just a sword. I doubt I would.
All right, so give me a percentile.
Oh, yeah.
You stab her in the heart.
88. This is piercing damage, if that matters.
Okay. This is a life-threatening critical.
Life-threatening critical.
Piercing, shoulder jab, maximum double damage.
Max double damage?
Double damage.
Max double damage.
So that is going to be 20 damage to it.
20 damage. Okay. Like it doesn't look like all of it gets through still, but I think you just know instinctively where to hurt this thing.
It's one of those things where it's like, okay, if I was making this thing, then like definitely right here would be a weak point.
Yeah. I would know about the time that I had some shoulder issues from the smith. That's the place to go. Now let's do the percentile for the crit fail.
That's an 89 on the crit fail.
Life-threatening critical.
Shameful critical.
To the person behind you.
I don't feel shame.
Well, you want to die.
I don't.
Okay. The melee crit fail is yoink. You have to make a contested dexterity or strength check with the target. If he wins, he takes your weapon from you.
Is it just strength or
strength
athletics?
or dexterity? Just the ability score.
Yeah, not athletics, but just the ability.
Okay. I've rolled poorly. I only got a 6. Got a nice 2 on that roll.
Yay!
It's not the end of the world if I lose the rapier.
Yeah,
It's
like you jammed it in, and like as you want to take and pull it back, and just one of his arms just goes ahead and like grabs the blade while it's still in, and he like rips it away from you. So now he's holding a rapier in one of his hands.
He hurt himself by grabbing the blade, right?
No,
Rapiers are just pokey.
Yeah.
That's it. I've had enough of this malarkey.
Indian, you hear a voice inside your head.
Oh, perfect.
And it says,
What the fuck?
"We could be taking over this place, Indian."
Said that.
And he's like facing you at this point, like this bug creature.
Oh, the bug is saying it to me in my head?
Yeah.
I don't want to
This
take
Darius is just gonna lead you to die. He's gonna lead you to slaughter. But you could join me, and we could make sure this time that you kill Javin.
Wait.
Because if you stay with this Darius, he's just doomed to fail. And he's gonna lead you to get killed by the very man you want to kill. And also, just understand, and I'm telling you this because we're friends, Indian. If you kill me, if you take my life, your life will be taken from you. And if a bug could grin.
Looks at it in disgust. Yuck, Darius.
Is that loud?
It doesn't say yuck, Darius.
Yeah.
That's his action to talk to me, right?
No,
Damn it.
You're clearly, I mean, you're not responding to him. So what we're gonna end up doing is end the episode.
Oh!
Bum, 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 bum.
Bow, bow, bow,
That's
bow,
not even
bow,
close
bow,
to the
bow.
ending song of this. Like diddle something like. No, that's Chips Ahoy. That's Chips Ahoy. Yeah, so if you want to talk to me about not understanding music, you can find me on Twitter at Bumblescum with a K. If you want to talk about all these Darius. Is it Dariopides? You hit us up over at the IDL at IDL_RPGS. If you would like to talk about who is the real reflection, you can hit up Adam at Twitter at Little Growth. If you would like to talk about how grossed out you are at every instance of your own friends, you can hit up Baka Zombie at ZombieBaka on Twitter. And when you kind of like left the room, and when you look back, you realize there was another room, and it was like really annoying because you were like about to call back to Kyle, but no, he's not there. And with that, we are done with this episode.